Hope everybody's doing well. I'd like to talk about a few exciting things that we're doing at Local 104. We have our rodeo, a fish and cat night, the golf tournament. We always have the Christmas parties. We'll have one in Maine and New Hampshire this year. I hope to see everybody there. We'll put up a banner at the racetrack down here, up in New Hampshire. A lot of guys saw it and they commented on Facebook. It gives us a little more publicity of who we are. Between the advertising, some of the radio stuff we do, TV commercials, we're trying to get the word out that we are the #1 in the business. We put the power on. Went out to visit some crews recently, and I was really impressed with the teamwork that they had going on there. The communication between the foreman and the linemen, down to the apprentices and the operators, it was 100%. I was really impressed. Even while we're out there restoring the power, we got to remember the job has changed. We got to make sure that safety's a #1 priority, and we're still professionals. As far as being dressed for work, professionalism, that falls under the Code of Excellence. The Code of Excellence has improved Local 104, it's improved their image. Linking the 3 halls was a huge step. It took a little while to get it done, but with some teamwork, it's in place now. But in the past, people from Maine and New Hampshire felt a little alienated. They left out on the side for the union meetings. And now that we have the 3 union halls together, it's an important step that we all want as a one union. Well, when it comes to the storm restoration, one thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention is if we haven't called you, take it upon yourself to call us. Our numbers are available at the Union Hall. Call us. We don't always know you're there. We might not know you're back in town. Make it a point to get a hold of us. With the referral system, I think it's been working great. One of the things I do ask the members is check in every 30 days. Quicker than 30 is fine too. We want to hear from you. Show up to the meetings. Check in it that way. Upcoming projects, we have several large ones. We have several large windmill projects that are going under bid and that we've won. We have a Seacoast reliability project that we've been contacted about. That is really about the same size as the Northern Pass. The Northern Pass is another one that's it's still in debate on how much they're going to put underground and how much they want to put overhead. But realistically, we know they can't put the whole job underground. We have a partnership with Eversource. They've visited our training facility. They're really impressed with the skill that we have, we're able to provide. And we have some apprentices that are working directly for Eversource now. I'd like it to be a long-term partnership. I think it's good for both sides. I understand that they'll use some of our apprentices to become their own linemen. And what's good for Eversource is good for us is we have contractors and men on the property. When there's storm damage, we already have men there to perform those duties. For apprenticeship training, and not just apprenticeship, but linemen too, we're having some structures put in, some transmission structures up at the New Hampshire Union Hall. One of each type that we can. They'll be shorter in version, but we'll be able to do tower rescue from them. We'll be able to learn rigging, and it's something that we don't have right now, and it's important that we do have it and keep up with the times. As we're also going to be putting an addition on up here in New Hampshire. Basically broke up into three large rooms. There's going to be a conference room with some storage. The center room is going to be a cathedral, and we'll have some indoor poles. They might only be 20 feet tall, but we'll be able to learn the basics on the pole top rescue and even some framing. And the last room is going to be desk-type classroom with benches for splicing. We're also looking to build a new building in Massachusetts. One of the challenges is the location. And right now, we picked a central location we think will work. We want to utilize some of the green power, whether it be solar panels on the roof, little wind turbines for the street lighting, parking lot lighting we're going to have. And we want it to be state-of-the-art. We don't want to have to move ever again. There have been 2 poles already set in Maine, and we're utilizing them right now for pole top rescue and anything else that we need for training on them. I'd like to thank all the members that have been out here supporting me And I also would like to thank my staff. They're the ones that do the communication between the members and get back to me. So I want to thank everybody, the members, my staff, my representatives. Thank you.